You're Chinese.
I want to do that thing where the podcast starts, but people are already talking. And they're at the end of somebody's at the end of the story, and they're having like everybody's laughing already. Should we do? I don't know how they do that.
Well, if they have stationary microphones, we could probably do that. But since these are handhelds, it would be weird for us to hold them up and talk without it recording.
But I just think that's like the coolest way to podcast. Where it starts and then
sure.
Some guys like, and then I said, "That's my dick, pal." If you're just joining us,
are we recording?
Oh, did you just come in?
We're recording.
Yeah.
Oh,
nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't have a way to do that.
We just did it. Just cut that.
I'm not cutting anything.
Just start right where you say.
I'm not editing shit.
Just start right where you say, and that's when I said.
Yeah, I edit the podcast in Microsoft Paint, so there's no way to do it. I import the audio file, and then it looks like a bunch of fucked up like bits and shit. And then I figure out it's like a way that the code forms a swastika in the middle.
Yeah.
And then that's when it's
highlight
perfect.
it in red paint, and then you save the file, and then I upload it. So there's actually a secret. There's secret swastikas hidden in CumTown, very similar to World Peace.
Oh,
we stole that bit from World Peace.
Yeah.
Do they do that? They have swastikas in it?
That's what people were saying. I didn't see any, and I check for them in every show.
Bones, the show Bones has a lot of them.
I used to work. I used to work for TBS as their like head swastika checker. That was my job,
like a quality control type job.
Who's the Boss reruns? 1.5 swastikas every minute.
A minute.
Yeah,
it's
they managed to work in
chest hair.
Yeah, Tony Danza's chest hair. His ethnicity.
I thought he was like a Mussolini brown shirt. I didn't think he was a Nazi.
Yeah, well, he just loves fascism.
He's a fascist.
That's why the show's called Who's the Boss?
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody knows.
No one knows.
Yeah. Is it him? What a terrible show, by the way.
I never ever watched it.
It was almost like offensive how bad it was. It would be on and
was it been on for like 10 years or something crazy?
I don't know if it was that long, but the jokes would hit and you'd be like, oh, God, stop. Don't fucking say that kind of shit. And people are laughing at it. What the fuck is this? It made you feel sort of sick to watch it.
Oh, man, I want to watch.
You could feel like a tumor growing in your head.
What was the setup like? It was a single guy?
Yeah, it's a single guy with a daughter. They're from the Bronx. The mom walked out or something, and then he gets a job being like a house lady.
He cleans houses.
He cleans the house for a rich lady who's like a Murphy Brown type.
Oh,
and then
nice.
she's got a daughter, I think, and then
one of them is that hot lady,
Alyssa Milano.
Yeah.
Alyssa Milano's the daughter.
Mm-hmm.
How old is she in this?
Woo 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 woo.
Is it illegal to beat off to porn, or not porn, but to beat off to like someone who is 13, but they're of age now?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's illegal.
I don't know if it's...
It's not like you can get caught with a bunch of child porn and then be like, this is from 1993. So technically, she's old enough to be your older sister, pal. Why don't you get out of here, creepazoid?
It is illegal to beat off to someone who's subsequently died. That is illegal.
It's illegal?
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
I've beat off so many Selena. No, I've never beat off Selena. There's a lot of porn stars that have died.
Yeah, you can't. It's illegal.
Have in memoriam comments about it. And they're like, dude, like, I miss you so much. You're just getting fucked in the ass.
Do they do that at the AVN Awards, the in memoriam section?
You're doing a Hampton Yount bit right now.
Is that a bit that he does?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a very good bit. It's very funny.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
Look it up, folks.
I'll look it up.
And now I will do the bit on the podcast.
But you cited it.
Yeah, I did.
So it counts.
Yeah. We're, what is it? MLA? MLS? What's it called when you fucking cite something?
Yeah, MLA.
That's how often I've like plagiarized.
Or APA is
I don't remember.
Or Chicago.
Or Chicago.
Chicago style. That's where you shoot a Tommy gun all over the page.
Yeah. There's a
pickle, a Chicago typewriter.
There's a pickle on top, and it's a poppy seed bun and mustard.
They put the sauce on top.
Yeah.
They got this thick
The
bread.
shush.
Yeah, Chicago pizza is disgusting.
Oh, it's not pizza.
They should just call it Chicago lasagna.
Yeah, it's true.
I would be much happier if you were telling me that was a style of
Chicago
lasagna.
pizza is the best lasagna, for sure.
That's what I was... Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's the
It's
best
pretty
lasagna
good. I've
ever
had some good Chicago
But
pizza.
as pizza, that's not what the fuck pizza is.
Absolutely
Pizza's
not.
supposed to be thin and oily, and the cheese is good. And
It's a whole fucking loaf of bread, usually.
Well, no. What about Siciliano pizza? The squares,
The squares.
was that
grandma style.
I like that shit too.
I don't know. That's weird. But that's just a difference in shape. That's like the Wendy's burgers.
Right.
I made a joke yesterday.
The best pizza. I mean, like if of all the styles of pizza, New York's pretty good. Chicago's good, but I think we can all agree the best style of pizza is Comet ping pong pizza.
Yeah.
Because it's got a secret ingredient in the back room. If you know what I'm talking about.
I made a joke yesterday on Twitter about how the Roberta's in Bushwick, which is like another fancy pizza place in Brooklyn, is now doing Pizzagate, and then someone sent me a link to a Reddit.
Yeah,
post
that's already
where they're
happening.
Like, like they already.
What's up with you doing other people's bits?
I
you're doing
just-
Hampton's bit. Now you're doing the alt-right pizza.
I didn't.
Pizzagate
I didn't
bit.
think that.
No, they had a Hillary fundraiser there.
in
So
2012 they had a Hillary fundraiser, and so people are saying that now that's Pizzagate.
listen up, folks. You're gonna hear this is the source of this. I have an amazing Pizzagate story that you're not gonna find online. This isn't me repeating
Oh,
something.
excellent.
I was working with this guy the other day, and he's like, "Man, I've got this like." He's like, "Have you heard about this Pizzagate thing?" And I'm like, "Absolutely." I'm like, "It's the funniest shit in the world to me." And he goes, "Yeah, this kind of fucked up thing happens." He's like, "One of my friends actually works at that restaurant." And he like works at Comet Ping Pong Pizza. And I was like, holy shit, you got an inside source? Have you like asked him about it or whatever? And he was like, nah, this like fucked up thing happened where like me and all my friends, I guess they're friends from college, we're in a group text and we're all texting and we were like, oh, hey, like Kenny, like, hope everything's all right or whatever. And then Kenny's like, yeah, everything's fine. Like, you want an autograph or something? And they were like, haha, I guess, but that's kind of scary or whatever. And then they're like all talking about other shit. And then eventually that person's number was like, seriously, what the fuck is this group text even about? And they were like, is this Kenny? And I guess the guy's number had changed. So it's not their friend that works at Comet Ping Pong Pizza. She's like, this is Maddie Ziegler or something. And they look it up, and it's a 13-year-old girl who's like the star of like I don't know, some like dancing show. Yeah, it happened to change to her number, and she thought that these were like fans that got her number somehow. So it's guys texting someone who works at Comet Ping Pong Pizza about Pizzagate, but it's accidentally a 13-year-old girl's phone number, and they're texting her about pedophilia. And I'm hoping that this is like some bombshell thing that blows up. And it gets even bigger because they accidentally texted this star child about Pizzagate.
Well, that's enough evidence for me. Pizzagate is real.
I think so.
How great of a coincidence that is.
That's
It's
incredible.
incredible.
I know.
Yeah.
What if they killed the guy and gave it to one of the children, his phone to one of the children?
That's how they do it. They give him hush phones. Here, it's got Pokemon Go on there. You're not allowed to tell anyone what happened. And if anyone asks, you're Kenny. If you get any kind of group text about cocaine, your name is Kenny. You went to fucking ASU. You're 32 years old.
Oh, hell yeah. Holding down Comet Ping Pong.
I think we should just keep implicating different pizza restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
We should tell the alt-right that like
every Bertucci's.
Bertucci they
fuck kids.
Will and I were joking around last night. We're like, yeah, famous original Rays. You know how there's like 25 of those in New York City?
Yeah.
We should just like tell them that's Pizzagate. They'll just go around to every single one. Just shoot every single.
Well, they're all coded. Like Papa John's, that one's pretty obvious. Pizzeria Uno, the Uno, that means one. So as in 1-year-olds.
Yeah.
And it's Spanish too, so they have a racial preference.
Yeah. Anchor
Little
babies.
brown
I
babies.
understand that pizzeria. Is Uno also one in Italian?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Well,
Uno
that
di
answers that
Milano.
question. I was like, why is it supposed to be like a Mexican pizza restaurant? I never understood why
Is
it's called
Uno?
Pizzeria Uno.
Yeah,
Probably.
like is French and
not in Greek.
Italian and Spanish are basically the same language, except you swap all the E's for I's.
Burrito.
Okay.
Is that how you say Burrito?
Yeah.
In Italian? A burrito?
Yeah, sure.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetto.
Spaghetti. I'm having some hard times with this.
I can't read, so
Yeah, it's a slow day. I was
It's
at
a
work
pretty
till
slow
3
day.
a.m.
Oh, what were you doing?
Truck Boys.
Truck boys, yeah.
What were you working on?
That big concert, that like iHeartRadio concert.
Oh,
with,
shit.
Like Justin Bieber and
Hell yes.
fucking Ellie Goulding and shit.
What'd you have to do? Just pick up shit for them?
Do you have to
Yeah,
give head
I
to
sat in the
Justin
van the
Bieber?
entire time.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
so
so I didn't even get to see Justin Bieber, dude.
that was
That's the fucking one reason I took the job. It's like, who is now dressing like me circa 2009, by the way.
What's he got going?
He's got the big fucking
flannels?
dumbass aviators, and yeah, he looks like exactly like I looked.
With shorts?
Yeah, he's wearing
Wear
basketball
shorts.
shorts. He's drunk all the time.
wow.
Fucking cheating on his girlfriend because it's funny.
Real Mullen moves.
Yeah.
Out of the Mullen vault.
Yeah, soon
What if
Brandon's going to be stealing all of his jokes. Brandon Wardell, folks. Brandon Wardell, check him out online. He steals jokes. Yeah, no, I don't know. We'll just talk about it because Brandon will hear it. But what the fuck? He's doing like...
No, he doesn't subscribe to premium.
Oh, he doesn't?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, he told me he stopped listening to CumTown because we talk about him every single episode.
That's
No, he
hilarious.
which we haven't talked about him for like 2.5, 3 months.
Also, that's be the only reason he would listen to anything.
Yeah.
If people were talking about him, he's trying to pretend like that's
The only reason-
not
Oh,
a
yeah,
selling
yeah.
point.
Well, here's how we
Like
get...
he
Here's
doesn't
how
like
we
hearing about himself.
Here's how we get him to subscribe to the premium. I'm going to title this one like Real Brandon Wardell Shit Talk Hour. And then, oh, wait, I have to hear it. Let me take his fucking money. That's what he gets for stealing my "Did she slay" joke and putting it on Instagram. He did that.
Well, he thought you were extremely offline, so he
Yeah,
thought it was
he
his
didn't think I'd
time.
find out.
Oh, is that what happened once you go offline?
He
Once
thought
you
that
log
he
off,
can- yeah.
Brandon feels like it's his for the taking.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did your sucking off a horse tweet. The one that did big numbers 5 years ago. But he told that on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah. The Roots loved it.
The who? The Roots?
The Roots. Canada.
Isn't that a clothing company?
Roots, Canada.
Roots? You would wear some shit like that. It's like a fucking ski wear company or some shit.
But it's spelled roots. But it's
Spelled Roots.
pronounced roots.
I think they say Roots. Can we talk more shit about Brandon, though?
Yeah.
Sure. He's gay.
Yeah, he sucks, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I met his friend. His friend harasses me on the internet too.
Darcy.
Darcy, yeah. I was having a normal conversation with her, and then I went out to smoke a cigarette, and then she tweeted, "Ugh, first night out in weeks, and the first thing I have to hear is some man tell me that he has a friend who has a podcast called Chapo," which I was just like, Will told me he met her. I was like, oh, my friend Will from Chapo said he met you.
This is
And
good
then-
to actually, yeah, we should clear the air because she is a piece of shit for doing this.
Yeah. And
fuck
then
Darcy, fuck her stupid MTV blog job, whatever the fuck she does. Yeah, I had to look up who she is, like, I swear to God, at least 7 times. Because I forget every time, and then I'm like, "Oh, who's this? It's Darcy Songz."
She has
What
like
is-
a
what is she-
septum piercing.
What does she do? And then
Twitter
I look
account.
it up, and then I'm like, "Oh, this is bullshit." Okay, yeah, I don't
Yeah,
even
yeah.
know who the fuck this is.
She always says like, like, I hate men, but I need them. That's
yeah,
like her
yeah.
whole
That is a
account.
persona for sure.
Yeah,
to have.
which is a shittier version of the women you can't live with them, you can't kill them joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what? You can kill them. That's the flaw in that joke is you can totally kill them.
Wait, isn't it you can't live with him, can't live without him?
No, it's the joke is women you can't live with them, you can't kill them.
Is that like a bumper sticker type of joke?
Yeah, well, that's the kind of comedy I do.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get into the bumper sticker game. Can you imagine how rich the guy that came up with that stupid coexist bumper sticker is? He just owns
It was
slaves.
the Koch brothers. It
Yeah.
was
There's some guy that owns slaves.
that would be so awesome if that paid for like the electric
Well,
shock therapy.
I've been wetting my dandies with all this coexist money. about a score now. People keep buying them, and they got no idea. I own 3,500 slaves. It's the only working plantation still in existence down here in Louisiana.
Do you think they would let, like in Saudi Arabia, do you think like those guys could go over and just have slaves there?
Of course.
Like if you're really into slaves, you
Mhm.
could
Oh,
make
if you're a
Southern
guy
style
that's trying to
plantation.
bring
Mhm.
slave back.
You can
Yeah.
do that in Liberia if you're the Firestone Corporation.
Not, oh,
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Yeah, they just had like a fucking. There's a front line about it. It's really good. They had
What?
They open it. Well, it's a you can still have a plantation. Plantation
Right.
doesn't necessarily mean that slavery is
Right.
happening. It's just a plantation.
Right.
But they had a like a rubber tree plantation, the Firestone Corporation in Liberia, and they pay people dog shit or whatever.
Right,
and there's
right.
literally like a big house,
Jesus.
where all the white
Christ.
people live, and
Uh-huh.
like the people who work for the Firestone Corporation. And then there was some kind of civil war in Liberia, and all the like people who work for Firestone were like, "Please help us! You have to save us, please!"
Jesus
and Firestone
Christ.
was like, "See you later." And they just like,
No.
got on a
Yeah.
helicopter and abandoned all these people to be
Jesus
slaughtered.
Christ.
yeah, all their workers.
Oh yeah,
Damn.
they were not treated. I mean, they were getting like arms cut off and shit, right?
Mhm.
By
Oh my
by Firestone.
God,
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. It's really really terrible.
The CEO of Firestone is now the ambassador to Liberia.
Yeah,
that's
but he's the secretary of Don't Do Slavery. He's the Not Doing Slavery secretary. We have George Zimmerman as the secretary of Not Shooting Black Children. And Aaron Glazer is the secretary of Not Raping People. I wonder what he's up to.
He works at an
Goldman.
Apple store.
Yeah.
No joke, for real. He legitimately works at one of the Apple stores here.
Mm-hmm.
And he someone says he looks like Sling Blade now.
He works at an Apple store.
Yes.
That is so funny. That is so funny.
Noted
that-
rapist.
That Apple has no idea. Wait, how does he look like Sling Blade?
That's
now?
just what someone told me.
He
I
has an
guess-
underbite
He
now.
has what? He has a bowl cut and overall. You can't look like that at an
I guess
Apple
he's
store.
got a weird hair and he's fucking shaved or some shit. I don't fucking know.
He has a bowl cut. Somebody
Look, dude, I'm just reporting back what I heard.
who said this? Who is so bad at owns that's their fucking go-to reference and is completely
I
not
don't
fitting?
know.
Was it
Sling
Ian?
Blade?
It was not Ian.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's just say it was Ian, just to make fun of him.
No, tell me who said
I don't
this.
remember who fucking said it.
Who are you protecting?
I know who he's protecting.
Who the
am I
fuck made this
protecting?
awful Sling Blade reference?
It was
I
Louis J. Gomez.
have so much trouble. I have so much trouble saying Sling Blade. I do the fucking Chinese LR thing like half the time.
String braid.
Yeah, I call it string braid.
String braid.
And I don't know why. I just have trouble.
That movie
Maybe
is so
that's teaching
fucking
you some
good, by the
empathy.
way.
Some folk call it a Kaiser braid.
Dwight Yoakam's character in that movie is so fucking funny.
He's hilarious. That's
He's
such a
so-
great performance. Fuck it, I'm getting the boys together.
Yeah. That was his. That's
I'm
his.
calling the band.
His permanent threat to his wife is
Yeah.
that he's gonna get his band back together.
Fuck you! I'm friends with the sheriff.
Getting the boys back together.
Yeah, I
That's
love
us.
that movie.
We're the boys.
Wait, Dwight Yoakam was also a country singer and an actor.
No, I mean, he's known as a country singer.
Yeah,
He's
but he
acted
was in
a
like
couple of
that
things.
David Lynch movie, right? Wasn't he in?
Which one? Dune.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
He played a big worm that sucks your dick.
Yeah,
I've never seen Dune.
that's what my favorite David Lynch movie is. Dune.
A lot. I've heard that take, but that's a very Brooklyn kind of bullshit.
Oh,
like,
damn.
No,
You gonna
that's
take
been
that?
my opinion since because I don't actually like David Lynch, so
Yeah.
I like Dune as a movie.
Yeah.
You know,
You don't like David
Isn't
Lynch.
it about?
not
Is
really.
it about?
like I don't like
big-ass
Tim
worms?
Burton? You know.
Oh, that's completely different.
I know it's I'm saying it's in terms of I don't like Tim Burton, but I like
Nightmare Before fuck.
You like
not
shopping
really.
at Hot Topic?
yeah,
Yeah.
I like wearing I like having scissor hands. No, what the fuck?
Did you
is-
like Edward Penis Hands?
No, Mars Attacks. Mars Attacks is one of
Oh,
my
yeah.
favorite movies.
Oh
That's a
yeah,
good
was
one.
that Tim Burton?
Yeah,
I didn't even know.
Oh, no
really? I
shit.
didn't even know that.
yeah, it's Tim Burton.
No shit, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love that movie.
and I fucking don't like any of his other movies. But that in Mars Attacks is
You
like,
don't like the Batman he did?
like top 10 for me. No,
No, that's fun.
I thought they were kind of stupid.
I like when I like when the Joker and his crew just vandalizes a museum. I think that's them being badass.
I like that too.
And they're playing a Prince song. Bat Dance.
Bat Dance.
Yeah.
My
yeah.
favorite. There's a couple of songs I'm trying to remember. There's rap songs where like they brag about being a badass, and one of the brags is like, "Yeah, no seatbelt." Like being on the freeway without wearing a seatbelt, like
Who
driving
is that?
fast. I don't know. It was like early noughts. I remember being in high school and hearing like 2 or 3 songs where people would brag about no seatbelt.
That's such a good brag.
Yeah, there was one song I remember where somebody was bragging about having brunch with the mayor, which just sounds gay.
That's every.
Yeah, I got so much power. I'm having brunch with the mayor.
That's every
I like that
JayZ
brag.
song
I like that
post
brag.
Black album. Every JayZ song is like Basquiat, Picasso. He just like names artists and like
Why
how
did
nice
every rapper just decided Basquiat was the best painter? Like,
because
It's a
he's
good
like
movie.
graffiti looking.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just like Rick
he's a black
Ross.
guy. He does heroin. He's cool.
Yeah, he does have cool hair.
He's got cool hair. Yeah.
He was one of the characters in Rent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Basquiat?
I don't know. I've never
Yeah.
seen Rent.
Me
I just
neither.
know that
I saw
Seasons of
the-
Love
It's not
song.
Stomp, right? I swear to God, I thought Stomp was about AIDS.
520.
thought there was a
Stomp-
I conflated those two things my whole life. I thought Stomp was about AIDS, and they were like doing fucking garbage can shit.
Rent is trash, dude. I saw the movie. It's trash. Absolute trash. I just wanted everyone to die.
You know what's great? Cats.
Cats?
Yeah.
Is that
I've
still
never
going on?
seen
Should we
it.
go see
You know what's so
Cats?
funny is that there's this like
I like
cultural
Les
obsession.
Mis.
There's this obnoxious cultural obsession with Cats, but
Right.
it doesn't extend to the Cats musical. You would think Cats would be doing great right now.
Oh, yeah.
But people are like, no, we want actual cats.
Yeah.
For 35 years, we wanted men dressed as cats, and now we want real cats.
Longest running play of all time.
Yo, is that still going on or no?
Long what? Cats?
Cats?
Yeah.
Can we go see Cats?
Yeah, we
That'd
can
be
see
funny.
that
We
shit.
should go see it and
No,
review
I
that
already
shit.
I already said if I'm spending money at the theater, what I want to go see is that Gloria Estefan bio musical.
No, man. fuck
Turn the
that.
heat, turn the beat,
Yeah,
heat
something
around.
like that. Yeah.
Turn the beat
Again, that's one of those other things
Is that
I've
what
looked
it's
up the
called?
name
I
like
don't know.
35 times. I can't remember
Suck
it.
my father's
Do you like the Miami Sound
penis.
Machine and Gloria Estefan?
Yeah, sure. I was just hoping that it would end the same way Selena does. To make they didn't have like an ending for the Gloria Estefan musical. So they're like, how about you just get shot and
By
Corpus
her
Christi?
big-
Like a
biggest
fat
fan?
maid turned manager.
Yeah, she was the head of the Selena fan club.
And then, yeah, she hired her, which is a fucking ridiculous move.
Crazy.
You ever been to Corpus?
I hear it's one of the worst places in America.
Sucks dick. Dude.
I've never been there.
I was staying in
it's
like
the
a,
armpit of Texas.
I was
Is that what
staying
they
in
call it?
in a fucking motel there, and they had like one of those Gideon's Bibles in the hotel, and it was
So you
just it was
rolled
this
a
shitty.
dude.
It was this shitty, like
Oh, yeah.
motel behind like a hotel or Motel 6.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was splitting the room with like two other comics. It was like a one bed situation.
The floor
And-
was probably really clean.
Well, there was just nothing. There was no TV or anything in there. I was like looking at the Bible and I thumbed through it. And in the beginning of like the Gideon's Bible, they have, I guess, what is it? Matthew 20,
Yeah.
no, John 3:16. I get whichever
yeah,
one.
yeah.
You know, about
Hell yeah,
go
Stone
preach.
Cold.
Yeah, preach his fucking, word or whatever. So they have it in every language. But then it said Arabic, and then someone had like torn out where it had it in Arabic. And I was like, fuck yeah, dude.
That's so awesome.
Fuck yeah, Texas. Yeah, Corpus Christi has jack shit, dude. They got an Outback Steakhouse, and then people earnestly brag about the fucking Whataburger that has an elevator in it. It's like a 2-story Whataburger.
Oh my god.
And they're like, have you seen that Whataburger that's got 2 stories?
What?
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
I think that's pretty cool.
Corpus. I've never
It's
eaten
crazy.
a Whataburger.
Yeah.
Two floor fast food places are nothing. That's a sad place. That means either it's like,
They have those in
Place like that.
Manhattan.
yeah, fine, but also if they're in like little towns, it's like that's like the cultural center of that town.
Well, the cultural center of every town now is Starbucks, which is why fucking conservatives have to.
That's why they're mad
They
at
act
it.
out all of their cultural warfare at Starbucks.
right.
I love that the war on Christmas is translated from, transmogrified from being a thing where it's like, they're not saying they're saying happy holidays, not Merry Christmas at Starbucks. Now it's like, either you write Trump on the cup or I'm bringing my gun in here.
Yeah.
And it's like, this has nothing to do with Christmas anymore. You just have to fucking get mad. Like, I don't want health care, and you better, from the barista's like, sir, what is your name? What do you want? You better take my fucking health care away, Starbucks.
Do not treat my pre-existing
Yeah, yeah.
conditions.
And it's like, they wouldn't be going in there unless they wanted the coffee.
I
either.
know.
So,
It's the best part.
You're still patronizing the business. It's not how you boycott something, is by filming yourself having a temper tantrum next to the John Legend CDs.
The John Legend Christmas album.
Write my name on this John Legend Christmas album. Write it on there. My name is Trump. Boop. And then also put something about the Jews. Thank you.
That's a classic.
Yeah, man. My friend's mom used to buy him CDs from Starbucks because she thought it was cool. And we'd be like, who the fuck is Sarah Bareilles? What the
Dude,
fuck
come on,
is
dude, King
this?
of everything? That's a fucking heater.
You know what I want to do is
Have
a
sex with
CD
men?
compilation called Adult Spop, where I take children's songs
And
and I have adults sing them, and then we add like swears in there. So it's like the wheels on the bus. And it's like the wheels on the bus, motherfucker. Go around and around, bitch.
And the driver
round.
sucks my dick.
Yeah. No, not even parody songs. It's the
No?
same songs,
Same song.
but then an additional track over it where I just say like fuck and shit at random intervals.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I would buy it.
You should legitimately release Adults Bop. Put that bitch on motherfucking. That's
Yeah.
premium content, bro.
That'd be good.
Adults Bop.
I want to do, because this episode's kind of whatever so far.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm tired. I'm tired of like stressing out about it when we're fucking lazy and we can't do our job, and Adam keeps interrupting me. You know.
I didn't.
Oh, yeah, you did numerous times.
When?
You're doing it right now. So, I don't know. I'm tired. What we're gonna do to make up for it? If you're listening to this premium episode right now, and you gotta hold me to this. Remember, if I don't do this, you gotta. Well, it's really you'd have no option. I started doing it last year for Christmas as a present to you. Is the Carol of the Bells?
Oh yeah.
But the I Fuck My Dad acapella version.
Yeah.
We should do a Christmas album.
I fuck my dad. I think we definitely 100% should do a Christmas
we
album.
have enough time. Like, let's get
Sucking
together. Let's
around.
do it.
Yeah. Well, it's not like somebody's gonna be like, I have to have it in time to show my family for Christmas. It's just a dumb thing we're doing. It'd almost be funnier if we put it off till February. What was it when we added the bum bum suck my dick, suck my dick, suck my dick and ass? Yeah, we were doing that on the train last year.
We had some really good ones.
That one got me going for a while.
I like 12 Days of Christmas, but every time it's and a partridge sucking my dick or something like that. 6 partridges sucking my dick. 5 partridges sucking my dick, and just do that the whole time.
I've been doing in like a diminutive Guatemalan immigrant voice, like police suck my dick, police suck my dick, police suck my dick, Prospero año, please suck my dick. I want you to suck my dick, please. I want you to suck on it, please.
Can I do like one Hanukkah?
Yeah, of course, dude.
Like
No, Adam Sandler.
dreidel. I fuck my mom and dad.
Yeah, there we go.
That's a good
Or
one.
dreidel, I made you out of jizz.
No, dreidel. I fuck my dad. I'm gay.
I fuck my dad. I'm gay.
Yeah, let's just throw on some. You guys should
I'm
come
a
over to my
Jewish
house.
faggot.
I have it. It's fucking decked out Christmas style.
Yeah.
We decorated
We'll
the
build
shit.
a
Yeah, we
sound
got a
booth.
Christmas.
We'll build a sound
My
booth.
room is essentially a fucking sound. We'll just record in my little
No,
ass
it's
room.
not, dude. It's got holes up by the ceiling.
No, it's got glass.
That's an acoustic nightmare. That's what we call that in the business.
How do I soundproof that shit so I can beat off more fury?
Egg
You
crates.
gotta get soundproofing and put it on the fucking walls.
Yeah, get egg crates, bruh.
You take a little trip to Home Depot, get some spray foam.
The deeps?
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing that shit.
I
Dude, you want to do some home improvement at my house? I want to put a shelf up.
Yeah, I got you.
Hell yeah.
I'll make you a fucking shelf.
I want to make a fucking blender station for my damn smoothies.
Yeah.
I feel so good. I had fucking kale and spinach.
Well, what
and
I want to
shit.
do, if I get the Vitamix, I want to wall mount it, but in like a recessed
That
wall
is
alcove.
awesome.
So the blender is perpendicular to the wall, recessed.
That's incredible.
So I push food into it from the
Yes,
wall.
bitch.
And then a tube comes out.
Yes, my bitch.
And then you just drink out of the tube.
I like that.
Hell
Yeah.
You're saying
wanna-
that as a bit, but I want that.
Nah, there's so many things I want. The ignorant ways I would spend money if I had a lot of it. We gotta figure out how to get the Chapo Patreon is now up to like 28,000.
I know. I checked it yesterday, and it was
They're getting like two Kia, two Kias, two like Hyundai
month.
Sonatas a month.
Yo, if we got that money, we should just buy 2 Sonatas and just crash them every month.
Yeah, of course.
Instead of
If,
paying
I tell
our
you
bills.
this, guys. Tell your family. You know what you do? If you hit me up, I'll send you a high res version of the CumTown logo. You can print them out at your local library. Don't pay for the printer. They can't do anything if you don't pay anything.
No, it's your
if
tax
you go to
dollars.
if you
pay
go to the
for that
library
printer.
and you print something and they're like 50 cents, please. You go, what do you call the fucking cops?
yeah,
I'm not
just
paying
walk
shit.
The fuck
You
out.
walk out. All
Spit
the
in their
time.
old face.
They can't. The cops will fucking laugh at them. You pay their taxes. The cops too. You don't have to listen to them.
They work for you.
They work for you guys. Don't listen to them. Print out the CumTown logo. Flyer every part of your community.
Absolutely.
We're going to get people listening. We're going to boost the money up to $28,000 a month. We're going to spend all the money on cars and have destruction derbies.
Oh, fuck.
Completely unsanctioned.
yeah.
You name the intersection, we're going to smash the cars into each other. And guess what? We're going to get them insured, so we collect the payout. And guess where that money goes? Right, into more cars.
More cars, bitch.
I think we can get like 20 cars by the end of our insurance scam once the money starts compounding on top of
It
it.
starts coming in.
Yeah.
Then we get a guy inside at the insurance company.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Now we're taking little points off the back end.
Ooh.
You know?
Ooh.
I want to be in the mafia, dude. I've been watching The Sopranos again. It's so good.
Sopranos is great. I really want a big TV to watch The Sopranos again. Sopranos and Band of Brothers.
I've never
Really?
seen Band of Brothers.
Dude, Band of Brothers is the best thing that's
Sopranos
ever been
is
on
incredible.
television.
Really?
Yeah, Band of Brothers, there's no mini series or anything that's ever been as good as Band of Brothers.
Damn.
It's so much better than Saving Private Ryan.
I agree that
Saving
it's better than
Private
Saving
Ryan
Private
does
Ryan,
okay.
but I don't think it's better than Sopranos.
It's you can't compare the two because Sopranos is a 6-season show that was like
And Saving Private Ryan's a
Masterfully.
3-hour movie.
yeah, but Band of Brothers is in the exact same fucking
It's
category.
an
as-
8-hour movie.
It's about the same exact thing as Saving Private
Yeah.
Ryan, and it's a much better better series.
Is
And
that
I
the
think
one
if you
Vin
take
Diesel's
it,
in?
if you scale Band of Brothers up to 6 seasons, it
Seriously,
would be
isn't Vin Diesel in Band of Brothers?
no, Band of
No.
Brothers is Donnie Wahlberg, Ross from Friends.
Ross from
Wait,
Friends.
Ross is in it and it's
He's
good?
he's the drill sergeant.
He's the original,
beginning.
he's the original like company commander.
Huh. Ross is a goofy ass motherfucker.
He's an
dude.
asshole in Band of
How are you
Brothers.
gonna take that guy seriously?
Because he's like a real anal retentive piece of shit, and they all like rally. They were like, yeah, we all hate him. So
Okay,
Yeah, he
that's-
brought
I
the
get
boys
that.
together.
Yeah.
You know.
I
he's
get that.
he's the original Jewish company commander that gets edged out for being Jewish. That's that's literally what happened.
It's true.
They don't like him because he's Jewish.
Who else is in it? Joey Tribbiani.
Damian Lewis.
You know who was in it?
Really?
I didn't know until recently. The guy who played Bane. The guy
Tom Hardy?
Tom Hardy. Was
Yeah,
in Band of
well,
Brothers.
briefly.
He was super skinny. Yeah.
He's very briefly in it. He's like in the background. Yeah, I don't
No,
think
he wasn't a main character.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
anything. yeah.
Yeah, he's
But he's like jacked now.
Oh yeah, he was a skinny cute boy back in the day.
Yeah. He looked like
Stav
me.
used to beat off to him back when it was illegal.
Yeah.
No, I never beat off to him, but I thought about it. He had real puffy lips. I think I'm just gonna become gay, dude. Oh, did I tell you guys? Out magazine named me one of the 11 plus size men redefining male beauty.
Out magazine. Stop.
They think
Why
I'm
didn't
gay,
you?
dude.
That should be the top
That
of the
just
hour.
happened yesterday.
Are you
That's
sure it
big
wasn't
news.
Snout magazine? Biggie?
Fuck you, man. Fuck no, not snout.
Oink oink oink. Oink oink oink.
Yeah, so you fucking
So
piece of
is
shit are talking
you-
to a celebrity.
It was you, Louis Anderson.
Yeah, it was me.
Who else?
It was me.
Dom DeLuise.
Tom DeLuise, Harvey Firestone,
Bruce Valanche.
Bruce Valanche.
What is it about being fat and gay that you just turn into a certain type of guy?
It's so funny, dude.
Yeah.
That's the fun. I think they're the funniest people
That
on
weird
earth.
yeah,
hair.
yeah, big fat gay guys.
That's
Little
like-
newsy cap.
There's nothing
but like
funny.
the real fat chin
Tim
that
is
sags.
Tim is very different. He's the only one that I know of that isn't like that.
Well, Tim looks like he just let himself go. He doesn't look like a career fatso.
No,
Right.
Yeah.
He's
You know?
probably gonna get it back for show business.
You think
Maybe.
he'll drop it?
I think so.
Who knows?
We gotta have Tim on.
Yeah, we should. We have to Tim on the live show. We have it's super preliminary, but we might have a Caroline show coming up. I got to meet with them on Tuesday. Do like
That's
a live show.
amazing.
Carolines. Well, I don't know if we would.
It'll
keep
just be a taping.
I don't know if we would keep the showcase format because, you know, with an audience that size, I'm already kind of weird about taping people's sets. I mean, I run it by everybody. You know.
I think we shouldn't do a showcase. I think we should just do a straight podcast.
All right. Well, it's not up to you. So me and Lewis will talk about it and figure out how we want to do it.
Yeah, I think we should do a podcast.
Yeah. I have a podcast Q&A session if you want to come out.
Hell yeah, dude. We'll do Q&As.
Yeah, we're going to be try to give away free merch if we can.
We should get some merch going.
Yeah, I found the high-res version of the show logo.
Oh, I thought you lost it.
I found it. I
That is
looked.
exactly what. That's how you. He did lose it, and then he found it.
It wasn't my fault. Microsoft OneDrive, which is a piece of shit, by the way.
What is
sounds
that? Their
fake.
iCloud?
It's their iCloud, and it deleted everything I've written, every episode
Really?
of the podcast, everything on my fucking
Holy
hard
shit.
drive. Yeah, because when it has like a sync error, if like one file is dated wrong, they're like, "Oh, this doesn't look right. Oh, I guess I'll just delete everything, and just start over." And I would sit there and watch in real time as it deleted all my shit.
Jesus Christ. One time I was working for I had a internship at a nonprofit my senior year of college, and the Dropbox was synced to my computer, and I wanted to download like, I don't fucking even remember what it was, just something retarded. I think I wanted to, like, legitimately, I think it was Duck Hunt, like where you just like with your mouse, it wasn't even fun, you didn't even get to shoot it.
Yeah.
There wasn't enough space, so I just thought I was deleting the shit from my computer for the Dropbox, and I deleted
The shared drive?
everything on the shared drive for this whole nonprofit, and I had to just pretend like I didn't know what happened. I'd be like, "What?" And like, I just went in Monday. They're like, "Dude, we got hacked." They're like, someone hacked the Montgomery County Roundtable for Education."
That's so funny.
And I just pretended I had no fucking clue what was going on.
Yeah, I literally did the exact same thing at my internship in college, but I had a project I was working on all semester, and I lost that project.
Oh,
it
that
got
sucks.
deleted, and I told them that the hard drive, it was a hard drive malfunction, and it was my last day also. So
Did you ever do it?
I have to go home for the summer. No, it's just that they paid me all semester.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, it was a failure.
Good for you. I just didn't do shit. I didn't have to do anything. It was awesome. I got that job. I interviewed, and this bitch thought I was like the best candidate. I'm just good at lying, I guess. And then I just got there, and I just never did shit. Just made coffees with like 8 sugars in them.
Yeah.
Just had fucking.
I had a temp job. This is one of my favorite jobs. I work for the Lower Colorado River Authority.
In Texas?
In Texas, yeah. And it's like a huge organization, and they manage a dam, and then they like keep track of all this wildlife, and then they have all these like energy concerns or whatever. And so I was temping for their HR department, which was like it's an own company in its own right. It was like fucking, you know, a
Right.
giant fucking building.
Right.
And I worked the front desk. And like the first day there, they were like, yeah, so we have security officers. This isn't like a security position, but like basically you're responsible for making sure people don't, you know, just walk into the office. So
Right.
like the way you do that is, you know, somebody comes in, if they try to walk past, you go, "Excuse me, can I help you?" You know, and stop them or whatever. And then just figure out who they want to see, call back to the desk, and then have them come up. Because for security reasons, we can't have people walking back there. I'm like, okay, sure. And I was like, you know, like, what if, you know, somebody works here? And they're like, people don't really come and go. So I'm like, okay, cool. And I'm sitting there, hour goes by, nothing happens. Nobody's coming in. Finally, somebody comes in. It's a guy with Down syndrome.
Oh no!
And he just starts.
That's your first day.
First day. he just starts walking past me. I'm like, excuse me, sir. And he just like, and like won't look at me and just blows right past. And I'm like, well, I guess that's how terrorism happens. I'm not gonna fucking just manhandle this.
Hassle
like,
retarded guy.
Yeah. I guess his job was collecting the garbage out of the cubicles. So he would go around. I would hear him, and he would go into the woman's behind me's office, and I could hear would go, "Well, how are you doing today, Dawn?" And then he'd be like, "Hi, Sneaky." He called her Sneaky. I don't understand why, but he like would flirt with her. Yeah.
Fucking voice.
Does he go, "Hi, Sneaky," and then she'd be like, "You're Sneaky, Don." He goes, "No, you're Sneaky," and he would just go in this woman's office and flirt with her all.
That's awesome.
And then
Good
he
for
would,
him. Did he ever fuck?
and then he would like come out and then look at me and then just fucking mean mug me.
Really?
Yeah, he hated me. He only liked that one woman.
He could tell.
Yeah. Well, you just that, he gets territorial about
Right.
the woman he's trying to have sex with
Yeah.
in the second cubicle. That's really all that is.
Yeah, 100%.
He's still someone with sexual impulses and the inability to filter it through, woke criticality. So, it's okay for him to just go in there and
probably
stare at her
fucks
legs.
good. The mentally handicapped probably fuck good.
Yeah.
I don't know if they fuck good, but a lot of them have massive dicks.
Yeah, they beat off
Big
all the
retarded
time.
dicks, yes, of course.
I remember in gym class, there's this kid, Robert. It was just, oh my God. Just like,
That was his best period. Gym class, can you imagine how great that must have been for him? Just having to suffer through math, and they're like, Robert, do you know what a plus sign is? And he's like, can I just show everyone my dick?
yeah, I remember
They're like, no, Robert, you have to do math right now. He's like, I just want to show people my dick.
And
The
do
president-
feats of strength.
Oh, yeah.
the presidential pull-up challenge, he did like 75 pull-ups with just his massive dick.
Just dangling.
Yeah,
As a
and
weight.
the coach, like, I remember one time he was just walking around the
You know what?
the locker room naked, and everyone was like looking at his dick, and he was just loving it. We're all laughing at how
Really?
he was just like parading around.
I have
It
a
was
theory. I have a theory about that. I think it's like an interesting. It's like evobiology. Is that what happens is during the gestation period or whatever, your stem cells will recognize, they're like, okay, there's like a serious problem in like the neurological systems here. Like, this person is going to be born retarded. Let's just try again with the next one. Make the dick and balls as big as possible so people fuck it, and then maybe the baby won't be retarded. And that's why that happens. Is
You know what you
to
should
just
do?
like, let's just.
I
try
thought it was
again.
the unused brain matter that gets wrapped up as dick. That it's probably like fluffed out on the side by brain.
You know what you
that's
should do
missing.
is you should find a pair of retarded twins, right?
Yeah.
There's this
Inject
guy.
hot water into their brains.
There's this guy, Joseph Mengele.
Drill
okay?
a hole in their skull and
Joseph
pour
Mengele.
hot chocolate directly on their brains. Let's see if they dream about Christmas. If I pour hot chocolate directly on the brains of the twins. We're going to inject cum into their eyeballs and see if they make little eyeball babies. Dude, how easy it must have been to be a Nazi scientist.
They're so awesome. You do whatever
I mean,
you
they
wanted.
made a bunch of cool shit. Not for nothing. That's why we gave them jobs after the war.
They probably had cool weapons.
Not
too. Didn't they do
Mengele.
lasers and
Mengele
shit?
went to South America?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
what use is fucking U.S. or Soviet Union going to have for Mengele?
No.
What did he
But,
do?
Werner von Braun.
The Jet Propulsion
Yeah,
Laboratory.
What did Mengele do?
He was the dude that did experiments on twins at
he was
Auschwitz.
Angel of Death.
Angel
you
of
remember that
Death,
Slayer
yeah.
song, Angel of Death?
Yeah, it's about Mengele.
It's about
how
Mengele.
cool he was and
Yeah.
good at science.
Is
Yeah.
Slayer Nazis?
No, Slayer's not Nazis, but they get kind of close with that song. It's just like all metal is like, you know,
Right.
they're just obsessed with, it's supposed to
People
be like a
that
horror
kill
movie or
people and
whatever.
shit.
Yeah.
Slayer's no more a
Spooky.
Nazi than fucking, the director of fucking, I don't know, pick a Nazi movie is.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about
Song.
Lars Von Trier. Do you remember he said that
Sounds
thing
like
about
a Nazi.
Hitler?
Yeah.
What do you say?
I
He said a
imagine
bunch of
Hitler
fucked up
in his
things.
bunker, just sitting there with a gun, and I love him. I think that it's like, yeah, like I think it's kind of beautiful. Like it's just like, shut up, dude.
Yeah, he's saying
Shut
that.
up.
Fucking Kirsten Stewart's like sitting next to him, and she's like,
There's
all like
Kirsten Dunst. Kirsten Dunst. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that's even better.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I love Lars Von Trier, and I think he was like,
You know, it's so weird. You ever think
Whatever.
about this? Lars Von Trier.
yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Hell yeah, just a midget.
That'd be
Yeah.
cool. That'd be
Midget
cool. If that
director.
was his
I had
name.
this idea too. Snow White and the Steven Dorffs.
That's
Oh.
pretty good.
Yeah.
That would be a fun
pretty
movie.
good.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of Steven Dorffs. Did you guys ever see Mini-Me's dick? It
Uh,
was out there.
well, everyone's
sucked.
like, "Oh, he's got a big dick," and
It was small as shit.
of course it was.
Well, like
Yeah.
dwarfs have like bigger dicks proportionally, right?
yeah,
dude, he had a
sure,
little
but so
ass
do
dick.
barnacles.
He had a little ass dick. and-
Barnacle?
That doesn't make them human.
Well, it just makes them cool.
Yeah.
Dude, he had a little ass dick, and it was like just some like off-brand ass Playboy bunny was sucking it. It's pretty good. There's a Mini-Me sex tape out there, guys. If you want to check it out. That's Stav's pick of the week.
You know what's the funniest sex tape?
Troyer sex tape.
Is Bobbitt. What's his name? John Bobbitt. The guy that got his
John Wayne Bobbitt.
Yeah. Who's the
We
Bobbitt?
already
That's
talked about this.
gay.
Didn't we talk about this last week?
Who's the Bobbitt guy?
Lorena Bobbitt. Yeah, John Bobbitt.
John Bobbitt.
Yeah, and I was shocked but I swear to God, I thought Joey Buttafuoco was the one who got his dick chopped off.
Well, it
But
was the
anyway.
same time period.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
did you see that porno?
No. I haven't seen any. I honestly, I've never seen a single celebrity like porno.
Oh, I
Not a
saw the
single one.
China
Really?
one.
Actually, I saw
You
the
gotta
Ray
see the
J. I saw the
China
Ray
one.
J. Kim Kardashian one.
Yeah,
That was like
yeah.
the only one I've
Ray
ever.
You
J
never
had a
saw
very
Tommy
big penis.
Lee at Pamela
I saw a
Anderson
bit of that
on
yeah.
the boat
When
where
he's driving the boat. with
driving
his
the
dick.
boat with his dick.
Yeah.
He's got a big ass dick. So does Ray J. Ray J's dick continues far too long.
Yeah, I guess.
To
And you
be
can barely
continued.
see. And also, I remember being so nonplussed at that porno.
Yeah, because it's filmed in a weird angle.
It's filmed at, and you
It's from
barely
like
see her
it's from
tits.
above her head,
Yeah.
facing backwards.
It's bizarre.
Yeah, facing him. He's definitely a guy
the
that
focal
gets off
point.
on watching himself.
And he's like
but,
licking
yeah.
his lips all the time.
Well,
And it's like,
yeah.
it makes me mad because I want to kiss him and then suck his
I
dick.
love that scene in American Psycho where he's fucking
Yes, of
flexing.
course,
in the mirror.
yeah.
That's such a fucking funny scene.
well,
Don't
that's
just stare at it, eat it.
that's how I have sex.
Yeah. Well,
Do
it'd
you
be
guys
funny
ever
if
give
it's-
yourself a personal high five while you're getting a blowjob?
No.
No,
Do
that's
it
fucking
next time.
Stupid.
Do it
Like
next
this?
time.
What are you, 4 years
Clapping?
old?
What you're talking about is clapping, by the way.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's a
Personal
high
high
clap.
five.
It's just one high clap above your hip.
That's clapping, dude.
It's pretty cool.
No, I'm celibate, dude. I'll never fuck again. I've decided.
I
So,
think I am too.
I fucked up and I didn't do the notes list for this week. I tried to, but then I was like, well, what happened? I'm like, oh, the news.
Yeah, the news is
The
gay.
news
Yeah.
is fucking stupid.
The CIA report today.
Yeah, that says that what? The
That they
CIA is
hacked-
actually good.
No, they hacked the. Apparently,
new
they
CIA
hacked the
report
RNC
says
as
that
well.
the CIA isn't bad.
Yeah.
That we're actually a good organization that didn't, invent the crack epidemic and
Destabilize
Kill
a bunch of
Kennedy
Middle Eastern
and-
countries.
Yeah.
No, I'm just talking about
Oh,
the real
the
ones.
cool ones. Yeah.
Iraq had weapons of mass destruction. Let's stop pretending like they didn't.
Yeah.
That intelligence report was
Iran
right.
in the 60s,
They
too.
managed to hide the weapons of mass destruction. That's why we didn't find them. The Iraq War wasn't a mistake.
Absolutely not.
Oh yeah.
We can all
In
be
fact,
there.
I think we should have gone harder. We should have
What is
taken
that?
over. We should have taken over Iraq, expanded their borders to include the entirety of the Middle East,
Mhm.
and then staged the insurgency after we did that, and then continue the war against the new Iraq, Greater Iraq, which is the entirety of the Middle East, including Israel, especially Israel.
Especially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if we let goddamn MacArthur go in like he wanted
Yeah.
to.
Well, Patton.
Patton.
If we let General Patton go in and invade the Middle East after the war ended.
Is that what he wanted to do?
Yeah, Patton refused to drink with the Russians at the end of the war.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he was like, I don't trust these. They're Asiatic. They're not white. These fucking bastards. He's like, we should kill all of them. Yeah, which like the U.S. would have lost that war.
100%.
Absolutely, we would have not won that fucking war if we went to war with Russia.
I mean, I guess
immediately.
we nuked them.
Could have, but I mean, what was our ability to deploy nukes in those?
Yeah.
Like the Manhattan Project was fucking huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, maybe they could have rapidly developed them, but as far as like the continuing ground war would go on the Western Front, the United States would be fucked.
He just would have thrown. I mean, he just doesn't give a fuck about throwing peasants at people.
Yeah,
We would have just got.
Yeah, was it 20 million or 25 million Russians died?
It's pretty
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
His like, they probably didn't even have guns and shit. They're just like
Yeah,
trying
it
to
just
punch.
yeah, human shield.
Fucking
Yeah.
punch Nazis with guns.
Yeah, where is it? Stalingrad or Leningrad?
they deserve to pick our president, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When-
the
when
hardships that the Russian people go through, their vote should count more than yours. Honestly, you're some fucking piece of shit graphic designer. You've never done anything in your life, and you're gonna say some Russian guy who was trained for the Olympics starting at age 2.
Yeah.
And they blew out his knee at 17. Now he works in a factory making poison that he has to drink. He shouldn't get to pick who president is.
you're right.
I disagree.
I think he should. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Have we've hated
All the
them?
countries should vote for each other's presidents. That way it's fun, dude.
Oh, that would be fun.
That would be fun. It's democracy and it's still a new world order.
Yeah.
Brazil would just be like those girls with the fucking headdresses and their
No,
tits
it would
out.
be Mike in Brazil. I'd vote
Mike in Brazil.
I'd vote for him for president. Come on, he's the most important and famous Brazilian.
He's got a lot of foreign policy
Donna
experience.
Brazil.
Donna Brazil.
Donna Brazil is the prime minister of Brazil.
I'd vote for Trevor Noah for South African
How about
president.
how about
Send him
Trevor
back.
Shoah as the president of Israel?
Show her that dick. Show us that dick.
Yeah, dude. We were cool with them during Yeltsin, but that's pretty much it.
Who, Russia?
fucking
Yeah,
know,
over
dude.
the last 100 years, we've hated each other pretty much the entire
Except
time.
when they were fucking up the Nazis.
Well, kind of. That was like kind of enemy of my enemy, right?
Yeah, but while that was going on, we were, they would meet and hang out and shit.
But they were boys with Hitler, you know. They like.
But then Hitler fucked them or something. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Dude. Who cares? Who gives a shit?
You're listening to Hardcore History with Dan Carlin. So there's these fucking they're Peloponnesians, which you might recognize their sauce from Chick-fil-A.
Oh, that's some good sauce.
If
yeah,
you've ever
that's
been
the
there.
best one at Chick-fil-A.
It's not the best one, but
I
it's a
think
good.
it is.
It's a good like.
So
I
the-
think you go Chick-fil-A sauce.
The Polynesians, it's a Greek word, so they're Greeks.
Yeah.
And poly means many, and Nesians means like
Penis.
Nesians.
Nesians.
It's like amnesia, where you
Yeah.
can't remember shit.
Oh.
So poly means many memories. It's Greek. Polynesia means memory. So it's a historical vacation spot. It was like the Disney
Oh.
World of the Byzantine period.
Mm.
And you're like, oh, Byzantine, what's that? Well, that's interesting. Let's go into that, Dan Carlin
Yeah.
style.
Yeah.
So,
Let's Carlin it down.
Byzantine, that's like, hands off my ducats.
Well, no,
don't touch my
biz-
bis. It's like this is my business.
Yeah.
So
Business,
it's what
yes.
the business, what
They're
the
about
business
that
is.
business. They're about that money.
Yeah. So basically, it's the tourism business is what.
Yeah.
That was the king in ancient Greece.
Yeah. Lesbos, the Isle of Lesbos.
Yeah.
That's where lesbians.
It is, dude.
Yeah.
They were eating each other's pussies back in the day, dude.
Yeah.
Greeks just did
That's
nothing.
that's
but
my history.
That's why Greece. I mean, similar to the United States, why Greece fell is because they had democracy and it was great, and then everybody started fucking each other. They became very cool with fluid gender identities and stuff, and then, well, that's it. That's the end of it.
That's what people say.
And that's what's going to happen here.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, you let anybody who wants use the bathroom. Next thing you know,
Abortions.
aliens come and decimate the United States,
yeah.
and we can't do anything about it because we're too busy going to the bathroom.
People
true.
who don't believe in
Space
the,
Romans.
the trans people are real though are much better at fighting than people that do.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
No.
mean?
Well,
Like,
that's what's so funny about all
Felix-
these people
Felix does
protesting, all these
MMA.
people protesting the election
we got
results,
one.
and it's like
We got
these
one guy.
recounts and stuff, and it's like if you actually let Hillary win the election,
The
now,
Civil War, they'll kill us.
yeah, those are the guys that would actually.
They'll
They
kill
already
us.
have the
The
guns,
militia
the
guys.
guns that you're afraid of.
yeah.
No, the militia guys will kill you. They'll take all your resources, and you kind of deserve it. I think because then at that point you were wrong. All those fucking you're watching reality shows about preppers or whatever. You're like, oh, look at this dumbass and all of his soup. And then what happens? Yeah, you get shot in your tiny little dick. There's no soup for you, asshole.
Oh, hey Seinfeld, no
Yeah.
soup for
Yeah,
you.
can
New
you
kind of
imagine,
soup
like-
Nazi. It's a guy that's got a bunker and he hates Jews.
He just happens to have a lot of soup and is a Nazi. Oh fuck, that's the world I want to fucking live in, dude.
Yeah, dude. You got that Vitamix? Just think how good you'll be in the apocalypse with that Vitamix.
Only
Oh,
Get
that's
some
true.
sticks, some pebbles, put that shit in there with some vanilla extract. You got
Yes.
yourself some ice cream, baby.
absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Put the pebbles
It's
in
a
the freezer.
synthesis machine, basically.
You
I
need to
want
get
one
a
so bad.
generator. That's
a
how you-
generator. That's
a
what you need.
generator. Run that thing gasoline powered indoors. Get
It'll
that
give me a pussy.
carbon monoxide. Kill yourself garage style.
It's a good way to go out.
Yeah, I had a really weird dream last night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I dreamed, and I think that might be a good idea for corporate America.
Mm-hmm.
But I had this image that stuck with me from my dream of like a Chinese iPhone factory, but everyone in the factory is sitting on toilets. So it'll like up their worker productivity so they don't get bathroom breaks. So they're just like literally building phones and taking shit.
Wouldn't your asshole fall
Yeah,
out?
eventually you would just prolapse your asshole if you did that. You can't sit on a toilet for 8 hours a day.
Well, no, you bring the seat back down and then you sit on
They
it
don't even
like a
have
chair.
toilets though. They fucking
Yeah, they
squat.
make them wear diapers.
Well, they should.
diapers.
if they give everyone a diaper in the iPhone factory.
I was laughing for like an hour and a half yesterday, imagining different races coming into a bathroom and using the urinal.
Oh yeah, that was fucking.
Oh yeah,
the
he
text you
texted
sent were
us.
so
Right,
bad.
like a Japanese guy coming into a bathroom and he like, bows at the urinal and then he takes his shoes off and then he takes his pants completely off and then like folds them neatly
Perfectly.
and puts them above. Puts it above, or like
bows towards the urinal.
or like like an Indian guy in like a really cool silk paisley shirt, and he's just like, "What is up, my guy?" And he's very excited to be in the bathroom, and then he's just standing at the urinal, arms akimbo, and he just starts pissing his pants because he doesn't know that you're supposed to. It's just like being cool, so he forgets to pull his pants down.
Right.
Or it's like a black guy with his pants sagging, and then he takes like 30 seconds to undo his belt, and then he just pulls his pants down like literally a millimeter. and then he starts peeing. I was laughing too, imagining like a bathroom and a guy at a urinal, and he's got his pants all the way down his ankles. And like other guys come in and they start laughing at him. And they're like, "Oh, ha, ha." And he's like, "Oh yeah, watch this." And then he just starts shitting all over the floor out of his house. And like the guys are like, "Cool."
Yeah, that is cool. I would respect him.
One time I saw a
Ooh.
turd in a fucking urinal, and I'm just like,
It's
"Come
hilarious.
on, dude!" Like the fucking
I've
work.
seen that. Yeah.
The work this
I love
took.
when you look at that and you're like, prank or homeless?
Yeah.
Which one is it?
Yeah, is this a good bit or sad as hell?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Someone. I pissed yesterday on the fuck. I had to piss so bad. I just waited for everyone to leave the subway platform after my train before the people for the next train came. Just quickly pissed, and right as I was pissing,
You pissed on the tracks?
I just pissed on the platform
At the end of the platform?
end of the kind of
Cool.
the middle. I didn't want to walk all the way.
You can
down,
piss in
know?
between the trains if you want.
You can.
Yeah, you
Is
just
it
walk
legal?
in between the trains, in between stations. Go take a nice long piss.
That's not bad.
It'd be great if you mistime it too, and it just pulls up the station, and you're just pissing on everybody. As the train pulls in, you're like, sorry. Sorry. Dude, going to the bathroom is so fucking funny. Fucking trans people want to take it away from us.
Dude,
they want to make it so straight people can't go to the bathroom.
They just want
anymore.
the right to also shit in the urinal, dude.
Wait,
Yeah.
do trans people in the South have to dipe up? Is that like their only option?
Yeah, I guess North Carolina's fucked them completely.
So North Carolina trans
Dude,
people...
if I was a trans person in North Carolina, I would fucking shit in every dressing room. I'd be like, "Oh yeah, well, I couldn't use the bathroom, so I'm sorry. I had to shit on the floor of your dressing room."
Are they allowed in dressing rooms?
Yeah.
What if they're
Well,
gender
dressing
labeled?
rooms are men
Not
and
all of
women.
them, baby.
no.
Oh, then even better. I would just wear a dress and then shit directly in the floor in the aisle. Pretend I'm looking at DVDs or something and then just shit while standing up. And then be like, "I've made my purchases." And let's just step over it and walk out.
Step on it.
Yeah.
Just smear your fucking.
I was in a
heel.
Walmart one time and there
Size
was
12
dog
heels.
shit on the floor.
Hell
on the
yes.
aisle.
Mhm.
Where?
In the Walmart in New Hampshire.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's nice to know no matter where you go, Walmart is like trash. Like it's the.
I heard
piece of white
Walmart's
trash.
coming back.
In what sense?
From what?
They started paying...
Yeah.
When were they ever here?
So like Walmart like turned into like in a lot of towns because they were so understaffed, like people were getting a lot of complaints that there were like no products on the shelves and that lines were insanely long. They'd have like one register open because they wanted to like for like a 50,000 square foot facility have like 3 people working at a time.
Right.
And then they just decided that they were going to raise wages and increase the amount of workers, and they're seeing increased profits. That might be
Interesting.
some bullshit. Like,
Well, yeah. Where did you hear that? The Walmart website.
I
You gotta
heard it
stop.
on,
Walmart
uh,
newsletter.
You gotta stop with these
Planet.
damn tidbits, man. These fucking boring ass facts. I'm expecting you to riff on it or say something. And you're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
No, actually, they're just doing well.
It's
No.
good for
You know
the
how many
Walton
people
family.
shut off the podcast while you were explaining that?
0.
No,
100,
If you're
dude.
out there and you stopped listening because of that,
Well, they
tweet it
wouldn't
at 'em.
hear this.
No,
Yeah, well,
they would
someone will tell
instinctively
'em.
turn it back on.
Their friend would,
When
their
it would
friend would
stop
let them
being
know.
They could
fucked
tell
up.
when it wasn't gay.
Man, those show notes are going to be so important coming up. We don't really do politics stuff, but there was so much going on during the election, and now it's like, what do you talk about?
Yeah,
You know?
I mean, we can talk about how it's funny that Ben Carson is fucking.
That's politics.
Oh yeah, can we not talk about politics?
No, man. I wanted to talk about Arrival and how it sucked, but then I'm like, yeah, that movie sucks. And then
we
I don't
didn't
really
see
have
it.
I don't really have a follow up. It's just a bad movie.
We should go see Cats, dude, and review
That's
it.
why I could never review TV or like movies or whatever. I don't understand how they're like, well, I just watched the 3rd episode of the 6th season of Game of Thrones, and here's 1,500 words.
Right, they always do these big ass
Yeah,
recaps.
and I'm like, yeah, it was all right.
Yeah.
That's enough of a review for me. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Give me a letter grade. That's all
Yeah,
I need to
yeah,
know.
yeah.
That's great.
In terms of review, like
Somebody asked me, I was at work,
Television
and some
review?
guy
Yeah.
was like, I was like, Arrival's bad. He's like, I've only heard good things. Why was it bad? And I was like, it's fucking stupid. And
yeah,
it's a piece of shit. I can just come up with synonyms for bad. I can't tell you why something was bad. I just say, it was stupid. Did I cover that already?
I'm watching Young Pope right now.
That
One
looks
of my
good.
Hollywood Jew connections sent me the whole
Oh,
first
yeah?
season. Yeah, I can email it to you if you want.
I'd like to.
Yeah, it's really good.
Jew connection?
Come on,
Probably.
my one.
Probably,
Phil. Yeah.
Oh,
Where's I need an extra PlayStation, Phil.
You just threw Phil under the bus. What if work finds out? What if his boss
is
at
premium,
Sony's
dude.
listening to this and he finds out that Phil's illegally distributing content?
Yeah.
It's not Sony.
Well, listen.
Whatever.
Phil, get us
It's
PlayStations.
very good.
You
It's
already
very
got.
good.
I want a PlayStation
Let's get a
Pro.
PlayStation update, dude. What's been going on with the PlayStation?
He has
Just been
one
playing
game.
FIFA. Been watching Sopranos on it. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like I have to stop playing video games. Like I just
Already,
won't do anything.
you've had the PlayStation for a week and a half.
But no, you know what I mean. It's like if I buy a ton of games and shit, I'm just like yesterday I had a bunch of fucking plans and I just played FIFA for like.
Are you
5
doing
hours.
season mode?
Nah, my friend George was over. We just fucking played FIFA a bunch.
Oh, that's great.
You know.
All right. Well, another apology for this one, folks. But we're gonna have that Christmas album up on the Patreon sometime soon. Me and Stav are gonna do it. Adam won't be included. And
What about my Hanukkah song?
Adam can record his own Hanukkah song and post it on a different website. If he so chooses, and you want to listen to it, you can go to www.song no one wants to listen to.co.il or .israel or whatever it is. / please don't listen to this / GeoCities.
Dot I'm gay.
Yeah.
Dot fuck.
Dot coin. The cent sign. However you. Hell yeah. Yo, why do Jews love candles so much? That's what I want to know.
What?
There's a lot of candles.
Catholics love candles
That's true.
too.
That's true. They do.
Latinos
I
love
don't know.
the
They,
damn candles.
Latinos love
Latinos
candles.
fuck with candles.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. They got the fucking.
I guess you know
And
what,
white
guys?
women.
Saints.
I
and
guess
the
people
Virgin
just
Mary.
love candles.
Yeah. Greek
Yeah,
people.
that's like a thing now. Like that's a thing now. But people have been like mentioning to me, "Oh, yeah, I've been getting into candles, like expensive candles."
They smell good.
My roommates started getting into expensive candles. She bought like a $90 candle. And
I do associate that with white women, though.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that is-
Brandon, I think Brandon. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
were we
white
gonna
women.
talk shit about Brandon.
Yeah,
I think
so
Brandon's
into candles.
into
Of
candles
course he
now,
fucking
yeah.
is.
What the
dude.
fuck is that? Why is he into candles?
What happened to Yankee
I hope he
Candle
burns. I hope he
Boy?
burns his house down. I hope Brandon Wardell burns to death in an ironic candle fire. I thought it would be funny if I had candles like a white girl.
Guess what, guys? Fall-Out Boy is good, actually. It's
Yeah.
not bad.
That's probably what happened to that Oakland thing with some Brandon doing irony candles. That fucking place burned down. And that if you guys haven't watched that video yet of that fucking asshole, that Derek,
I still haven't.
Derek Ion.
Is that his name?
Yeah, it's not his real name. He goes by Derek Ion.
Oh my
He
god.
wears
Why would you change your
fedoras.
name but keep Derek as part of your name?
I don't know. That piece of shit. I hope that guy goes. I hope he gets fucking. He's just in prison for the rest of his
Yeah.
fucking life.
Yeah, he fucking. Those people were living under horrific conditions.
Yeah. Well, with that, we're gonna wrap this one out. If you're disappointed, again, Adam's fault. No one else's fault but Adam's. And stay tuned for that. I'll start calling businesses to Seth.